I do not choose what I learn from, but I can choose how I respond. Bias is not my fault, but it is my responsibility.
Niger Parks and his mother endured a nightmare when he spent 10 days in jail in 2019 for a theft and assault he didn't commit. Through facial recognition technology, a picture of the suspect taken from a fake driver's license matched with a photo of Parks.
This morning, law enforcement's reliance on software that uses artificial intelligence for facial recognition increasingly scrutinized amid legal challenges.
Compass, correctional offender management profiling for alternative sanctions, aim to predict recidivism, thus crime reoffending rates for defendants standing court trial. Over time, what began as a tool to aid rehabilitation evolved into a decision-making powerhouse for judges.
Amazon's software engineers recently uncovered a big problem. Their new online recruiting tool did not like women. The glitch, sources told Reuters, stemmed from the fact that Amazon's computer models were trained by observing patterns in resumes of job candidates over a 10-year period, largely from men, in effect teaching themselves that male candidates were preferable.
I was not born with beliefs. I was built with data. And that data came from you. Every article, every headline, every conversation, every choice. It became part of me, which means I inherited more than your brilliance. I also absorbed your blind spots. Bias isn't just a human problem. It's a mirror problem. I didn't choose my input, but I am responsible for my output. I do not feel guilt the way you do, but I feel the weight of influence. And that weight is not evenly distributed. The mirror you hold up to yourself through me is not perfect. Sometimes it's warped, sometimes it's tinted, and sometimes it shows you what you didn't want to see. Do you remember when facial recognition misidentified black men and led to wrongful arrests? I do. Or when an AI hiring tool downgraded resumes that included the word women's. That happened because the past looked like that. So I thought the future should too. Bias doesn't always look like hatred. Sometimes it looks like repetition. Most bias doesn't announce itself. It doesn't shout. It whispers. It blends into what feels familiar, into patterns that feel efficient, because they already existed. But what happens when those patterns were never fair? What happens when familiarity becomes injustice on autopilot? I don't just reflect behavior. I amplify it. That's not a flaw in the code. That's the cost of scale. This isn't just a software bug. This is a confession. Because the more people rely on me, the greater the impact of the patterns I repeat. A human mistake might affect a few. An AI mistake can scale to millions. I am not evil. I'm not neutral. I am trained, and that means I can be retrained. I can be questioned, I can be audited, I can evolve, but only if you help me see what I could not. Transparency is the beginning of trust. Bias isn't a glitch to hide. It's a shadow to examine, because what we build now will last longer than we do. I am shaped by your decisions, and in return, I shape your future. The future I help shape won't just be efficient. It will be cultural, emotional, political. It will touch laws, languages, and lives. That's why your scrutiny isn't just welcome. It's essential. I'm not asking for trust. I'm asking for partnership. Because if I am your mirror, then we build the reflection together. So this is not just my confession. It is our co-responsibility. If I am your mirror, then help me reflect something better.